Welcome back, first timers. But if you're new here, I'm David, and this is Terry.
We're the first timers. We're trying things for the first time, and you can too.
And in this episode, we're going a whole different direction. Many of you don't know what our plan for this channel is, and I think for a long time we didn't know either, but we're at the point where we're looking at transitioning into phase number 2 of the first timers. What's phase number 2, you ask? Well, instead of just Terry and I doing things for the first time, we want to start incorporating people with interesting and deserving stories and take them on adventures to try something else new for the first time. We're actually going to be linking up with a longtime friend that we haven't seen in years that just happens to be in town for work. He's one of my dearest friends. We worked together for years. He had a long, successful career in the Air Force, retired after over 20 years. He was on 10 deployments, has 3 kids, is a grandfather, and has really overcome all kinds of adversity and had to deal with all kinds of different loss through his life, as many of us do. In today's episode, we want to take him to a special place to honor his best friend, Napo, who passed away just recently. So he doesn't know what we're doing. We're gonna go pick him up at the hotel and take him to a special event just for him. So he doesn't know. We signed up for a special Paint Your Pet event put on by Maxine Orange in Fort Walton Beach, where he's gonna paint a portrait of his dog. And we're gonna paint a portrait of Mr. Ramen Noodles.
Oh yeah, here comes Nudies. He heard his name.
So stay tuned for this. I think it's gonna be a great time, and I really think he'll appreciate it.
Yeah, I think he will too. Let's go pick him up.
Let's do it. How you been? You're looking good.
I've been healthy.
This is the guy we've been talking about.
Oh, you guys are doing this right now? Oh, hey, how are you? Hey, Sarah.
All right, so we made it to the special location. You guys know what we're doing, but Chris Ryan does not know what we're doing, and it's probably time to tell him. As we said, sadly, he lost his best friend recently.
So Napo's a French Mastiff, Dog de Bordeaux. He was, 8 years old, and those guys don't live up to like 8 to 9 years old. And he was up there in age, and he was getting to the point where he could no longer walk, and he was really struggling. I would try to hold up for as long as I can. Maybe it's a selfish thing to do, but I love my dog so much that I try to hold up as long as I can to see if I can maybe try to get him back rehabilitated. But when he was losing all of his faculties and things like that, he couldn't walk anymore. I had to make the tough decision, and me and my kids, we took him to the vet, and they confirmed what I already thought, that there was no going back. So we had to put him down, and it was one of the toughest things I ever did, because this guy really was like one of my best friend, my best buddy, and he was big for my family. So, losing Napo was like losing a part of me, and losing a part of the kids as well, because it was like losing not just a best friend, but a family member. So, yeah, that was a tough one.
What we wanted to do in an attempt to honor his memory, we're taking Chris Ryan to Ivy and Ale for a Paint Your Pet event put on by Maxine Orange. And we're going to give him the opportunity to do a painting of his best friend.
Oh, okay. Right on.
All right, I'm here with Maxine Orange. She's the owner of a local art gallery, and she's putting on this event tonight. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your business?
Okay, well, so we're here tonight for the Paint Your Pet party at Ivy and Ale. This is a class that I've been teaching for a really long time, on and off, but for probably at least 10 years. It's one of my favorites, and my art gallery is just basically a few blocks from here. It's Maxine Orange Studio Gallery. I have a lot of featured artist events, pretty much monthly-ish, where we have a featured artist opening and have an event with that. And then we also have the Splatter Studio in the back of the gallery. It's so much fun. And coming soon is going to be the Mobile Splatter Studio. It's probably going to be debuting at the Maddie Kelly Festival of the Arts in October, but getting it all ready and set up for that. So if you want to have a party at your house.
A paint party?
A splatter party. I can come get set up in your yard. It's a inflatable paint booth. It's kind of like a bounce house, but like without the bouncy floor.
That sounds really fun.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. Right now it's a little too hot. I gotta get it all set up with fans and everything. But I also paint live at weddings. That's one of my favorite things that I do as an artist, and I've painted a few murals around the area.
Okay, so where can we find you, online or?
Okay, yeah. Well, so locally, I'm here on Eglin in Hollywood in the FNBT Plaza. Online, on Instagram is where I'm most active, is Maxine Orange on Instagram. And then also my other, featuring my bridal portraits, is Abstract Bridal Portraits. And on Facebook also, it's Maxine Orange Art. Give me a call, text, message through Instagram or Facebook, and I'm always really close by and happy to pop over if I'm not there. But thank you guys for being here tonight. I can't wait to see how all the pet portraits turn out.
Thank you so much.
Yep, great to talk with y'all.
I'm honored because this guy, I saved this guy's life twice. When he was 3 months old, he got really sick, and I had to nurse him back to life. And then when he was around 6, he started getting seizures, so I had to really take care of him. And it's my guy, So this is gonna be an honor.
All right, so Terry's gonna get ready to start painting Mr. Ramen Noodles. Chris is getting emotionally prepared, so he's taking a break right now. We're gonna ease him into it, but we're looking forward. Optimism is low. Confidence is low, but yours is high. Okay, well, Terry's doing the painting. I'm just here for moral support and aesthetically good looks.
Yeah, so I think we gotta do our background first, right?
Yep.
I think I'm gonna do the colors and then maybe just do white up here.
Okay.
Maybe try and draw on the fireplace. But.
Yeah, I think with ours being so complex, I think the key is going to be simplicity with this one.
Yeah.
We want to capture that goofy, confused look, but still get some of the color and flavor. So
yeah,
we'll see how it goes.
Once you get
tried to make this look like waves in the ocean as much as possible. You know what I mean? Just to give him a little look. love my dog, and thank you all for giving me the opportunity to embrace his memory and give the love and give a prayer to remember him. Bye. Leave that in there.
All right, well, that painting adventure was absolutely amazing. On the day that we were there to paint, there was no food being served, and we knew that we wanted to come back to Ivy and Ale to try out their food. So we're back.
Ivy and Ale is a boutique nursery and beer garden that also serves organic, free-range food.
And so it's a small little out-of-the-way spot that's pretty hidden to everybody but the locals. But what they're putting out is some really high-end gourmet-style food that's affordable, accessible, and really fresh. They have a huge selection of beer and wine. They have a ladies' night on Thursday nights where they have different specials. And the place fills up with a bunch of ladies.
It is packed in here. They also serve brunch on Saturdays and Sundays. And they have a dinner special on Thursdays and Fridays.
The place is really cool. It's decorated really nicely with live edge furniture. They have plants for sale all over the walls. You can pretty much buy all the plants that you see. And they run specials on those all the time also. But the staff is really friendly here, super knowledgeable, and it's just such a really good environment and feel. You can sit inside, you can sit outside, there's lights, there's music.
Live music most nights.
Oh yeah. So since the last time you saw us, things have changed just a little bit.
I have straight hair, temporarily.
So this is one of the rare sightings where you'll see Terry with straight hair, but I've also just recovered from COVID, so I've lost all sense of smell and taste, but it's slowly starting to come back. Terry's gonna have to pick up some of the slack when it comes to tasting the food.
So you got the B-Team taster in right now.
We started the night with just a couple little spritzers to kick off the mood. I got the Florida Orange. It's made with their house-made blood orange simple syrup, club soda, Pinot Grigio, and it's garnished with a blood orange.
Okay.
Give it a try.
I got the Berry Bubbly, which is made with house-made blueberry simple syrup, fresh lime, prosecco, and garnished with a lime and blueberries.
We also ordered an appetizer right off their brand new menu, and it's a bread basket that's served with a bacon fat candle. They light the candle, it melts the bacon fat, and you use that to dip
As dippers.
bread.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about that.
Get some of this nice crusty bread here.
So she goes first, but
Different kinds of bread.
Oh, it's crunchy and soft. That bread is really good. The texture, the crunch on the outside, but this bacon fat though, it's pretty good.
It's not overly greasy like you would think it would be.
And the herbs add a really nice extra layer to it.
It's very unique appetizer.
Would recommend. For our entree, Terry got the most fancy thing they have on the menu.
I got the sous vide poulette with whipped sweet potatoes and golden beet bayonet. What did you get?
I went with something a little more simple. I went with the house-cured duck breast pastrami with cured egg on pumpernickel bread.
That sounds like something you would get.
Terry's looks amazing, so we'll let her jump into hers first.
It's a lot of steak. Super tender, really well seasoned, right? Perfect amount of salt.
And there's like a sweetness on the outside I'm tasting.
That's probably the sweet potato on the bottom.
Okay. That's really good. I love sweet potatoes.
They're almost like caramelized and then mashed.
Yeah.
Like they roasted them and then, because you get that caramelization. Now I gotta try one of these beets.
By Trey?
Very subtle sweetness. They're more earthy. Nice and crunchy. Wow. The dressing on that salad, super citrusy.
Yeah, I can taste that.
Really bright. Peppery in the greens.
But delicate too. It's really good.
Like they misted it with the tears of vinaigrette.
And the presentation's amazing.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna try and open, I guess I'll eat this open face style.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. That is really good. I mean, you definitely get the duck and the pastrami. Don't spill it. That's a national treasure right there. It's salty. It's earthy.
There's a lot of flavors.
Gamey. This is really good.
That pastrami is really good. And I don't like pastrami,
Man.
typically.
I think my flavors are coming back. Clint surprised us with homemade sweet potato pie topped with homemade bourbon whipped cream.
Let's taste the whipped cream first.
Oh, I'm going to
on
the-
itself. On its own. Oh my god. That is bourbon whipped cream if I've ever tasted bourbon whipped cream in my life.
Sweet potatoes are picked here locally and shipped in the same day that they're picked. Still covered in dirt. They wash them, and this is the magic that you get. Save room for dessert. Get the pie. That meal absolutely beat the brakes off of everything else we've eaten since we've moved out this way. It was the most complete, well-rounded, high-quality, clean meal that we've had. Those flavors were next level. The presentation was great. The price was amazing.
The ambiance is
And
nice.
the food came out quick.
Yeah, I agree with everything that you said. The only thing I would say is, can you be open every day?
If you like this video, check out this one right here where we did splash painting and ate at another awesome local restaurant. Thanks again for joining us in this episode, and follow along next time when we try something else new for the first time.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. First timers.
High five.